Hi everybody, my name is Santiago, and recently I partnered up with Edson on a children's book.
So apparently the story is about two clouds. Sad clouds.
I would say the story of the two clouds is a story of respect. That's a story about someone who's not getting respect, wondering, what should I do? How do I get this respect that I'm so longing for, that I need? Well, you stand up for yourself, that's how. You might cry a little bit. The story also tells you it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. Everybody cries.
You know, it's a story that really teaches you how you can have an impact on other people or other clouds or things. And, you know, it's just a beautiful, just beautiful story,
Two clouds.
I think the moral of the story with the two clouds is can't hope for rainy days and you just want to have a little sunshine in your life.
This is a book that's really trying to tell your kids you gotta get along. It's crucial. It's very crucial. And the fact that they throw in slurs and all these evil ways to assault people verbally, they get over it and they move on, and it's beautiful.
The two clouds was never meant to be what it has become. It was just an idea we had. We were messing around, came up with an idea of two clouds, and people liked it a lot. And it's unreal. It's cool. It's cool for people to like it, but the way that they like it, that's really cool.
It's one of the greatest, most fun-loving, just inspiring books of all time. It's just phenomenal work. Not to brag or anything, the artwork is fantastic. The illustrations we came up with are just, they're great. They're so fun and colorful.
This is way ahead of what anyone was expecting. The learning curve from, say, 1910 to now. Look at it, and put two clouds into the equation, and what's ever gonna come from it? What's ever gonna... I don't think, basically what I'm trying to say is, and nothing's ever gonna top two clouds.
I was just telling John his thought process on bringing in those two clouds to have for one another, and then they just broke down. That hit deep. It hit deep.
Two clouds. You know, at first I thought, you know, what an ambiguous concept.
When I heard they were making a story about clouds, I said, you know what, I don't know if ShareKidneys could do it. Because clouds are very diverse. Not many people can talk about clouds. And you know what, you can't put it in a children's book. That's what I thought. Especially Noah. I know Noah. How's he going to write a children's book? That's what I said. You know, I mean, he's a child. John, he knows how to write a children's book. Because let me tell you what, he was able to make it happen, and he was able to make it happen well. And he was able to control Noah, too, because I know that guy can get wild.
John, this is brilliant.
That was a crazy thing when Noah and I were making it. It was... Gotta give him credit. It was mostly all him, and then I came up with some changes. He wanted to do it all one way, and I said, if we do it that way, it's never gonna pick up the way that it did. And I think he's happy with the direction that it took in the end.
I mean, we made it, and it's such a big deal. It feels great.
Working with those guys, watching them guys create this story was, honestly, it was a painstaking process, because it was, you know, at the beginning, you were going through one thing, and then they went through the next step, and the next step, and then it was a certain amount of levels going up. That beautiful, beautiful story, unbelievably incredible story.
Have you ever went back into your old library and you said, hey, that's a golden book? You know, I used to read those when I was a kid. They're great books. You live by everything that they're about. That's what it is growing up, and I think that's what this was trying to go with. This is a book that you can go into your old library. You pull out the two clouds. That's the name of the book. You pull out the two clouds, and you look at this book, and it really it brings tears to your eyes.
It reminds me of a childhood book that I would read. I think I can't remember what the book was, but it hits spot on to what the whole feel was. So I would read it to my kid. Yeah.
I stay up for days thinking about what could come from any of the possibilities. I think that I've gone crazy from watching and listening to Two Clouds. I have Two Clouds audiobooks going on when I'm sleeping. They're in my dreams.
This story changed my life. I've never read anything like this before in my life. You know what? It got me to demand respect.
I do like the Two Clouds. I wouldn't change anything about it. And it's something people are gonna see they're gonna continue to see it, and every time that they see it, they're gonna feel something. And if it wasn't gonna be anything, we wanted people to at least feel something when they were reading this, or if somebody was telling them, if somebody else read it and then told them about it. We want all of that to be felt. And that's kind of what we did.
My kid can understand it. I can understand it. It's, in the end, it's a win-win. It's a mom win, it's a dad win, it's a family win, it's a baby win. And you all go to bed. Happy. Family.
Well, if I'm being honest, this book should be top seller within a few weeks.
Beautiful, beautiful, incredible story. Unbelievable.
This could potentially be something that people will cherish. They will love.
What can I say? Best kids short film around. Two Clouds, hey, they got a lot of spunk taking up that sun, but hey.
It was the best thing on earth.
We also, we had this bet too that we were gonna grow our mustaches until it was done. And, well, kind of hurts. Well, it's done. Feels crazy.